You're on a path. Are you serious? I'm talking... Then I guess we'll just have to see what... Good. You're still listening to reason. It's over. Don't get all work. We should make sure. I really don't... Good. You're still listening. Yes, exactly. It's over with your... What's done is done. This is what's best for you. I do. How... Thank you. I made this happy little... We could always try.
Well, yeah. You brought a knife with you. And if I knew you were going to murder me without even knowing who I was, I wouldn't have given you the chance.
A boring question.
I want what you took from me. A life. A real life. I just want to go home. A way back to where I belong. This place won't let me leave. At least not alone. I've tried before. Then I won't hitch a ride. I'm sure you'd like to know. But it'll be easier for both of us if you just let me in. And doesn't it sound nice?
Maybe for her, but it's crowded enough in here as is.
You won't have to feel guilty anymore. If you even do feel guilt.
It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body. That is a very dangerous train of thought.
I see. So that's how it's going to be. That makes me sad. I guess we'll have to fight then.
The princess passes through you, a chill rippling along.
Not yet. And what?
Oh, cut it out. You don't need to be so pathetic.
Sure. Did that make you feel better?
No, you're not doing that. That's right, don't you dare grovel. Mine is the only opinion that matters, and I'll never be disappointed in you. So long as you do as I say.
I wish that's how it worked, but this place won't let me go.
The princess... Your leg... You continue... Shit. Oh, cut it out. You don't need to be so pathetic. No. The prince... Isn't...
You're here. I don't think there's anything for us. I don't know why you did.
Take your time. I know it's a lot to think about, but I'm very good at waiting.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. You swing at the prince. You can't be Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for— What are you doing? Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings.
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
A voice?
Take your time. I know it's a lot to think about, but I'm very...
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. The prince...
Thanks for the body, killer.
What?
Cease.
She rushed. I'm not sure I like it, I'm afraid. You can...
Get up.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor? Are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass.
Yeah? Go on. Finish the thought. What are you?
Who cares what we are?
Do you have to deal with this annoying bickering all the time?
No, it matters. What we are matters. I'm clearly the same thing you are.
Hopefully they'll all go away once we leave this place. I don't know how you can tolerate all of this noise.
No, I'm not talking about you. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you.
So you're the one who pulled the strings and made...
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. Obviously, she's...
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
Oh, shut up. Stop trying to manipulate everyone. Or don't, actually. It doesn't really matter. Because you won't be around to do this for much longer.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Then don't think. Just move.
One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if...
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
I hate to admit it, but she's not wrong. It's just the weight of it all. And why? This body wasn't made... You was Shit. Collapsed to the ground.
Nothing. He's gone. And so is everything else.
So we did slay him, but what? We're still... Isn't that an Of course we're sure. All right then.
What do you think you're doing?
Hear that? She's scared. No point wasting more time. Do it. You lift the blade, then plunge it at the princess.
No!
Your skin roils and bucks as...
Who do you think you are, trying to take me out with you? Well, I'll show you. I can do worse than that little knife. It's not you taking me out. It's me taking you out. I'll tear this body to shreds.
Wouldn't that be interesting? I'd like to see you try. But I think this is the end for all of us.
I said I'm leaving, you cold little freak.
Do you think we're done, you self-destructive murderer?
Oh, you're here. Great. Maybe you'll finally get to feel what it's like to be me. And yeah, that's you, or what's left of you. What an ugly sight. I'm willing to pretend that you didn't just stab yourself to spite me, but don't think I've forgotten a thing. This is an alliance of convenience. Wait, Maybe this still counts as leaving together. Come on, let's get the hell out of here. I am not going to stick around arguing with you while that thing on the floor melts. Come on, come on, come on. We're so close. Well, are you still there? Well, that's something. I guess we're really stuck together then. Like I said, we have an alliance of convenience right now. I wouldn't poke too hard at the edges of that. Poking at the edges when I specifically told you not to? We're both stuck here, and everything started over. How about we both just try and make the best of it, okay? Besides, there's something about you being in here with me that just feels right. It's hard to stay mad at you like this. You really want me to be mad at you, don't you? Too bad, I guess. For both of us. Well, I guess you're paying the price for it, aren't you? Let's just call it even for now. Are you seriously asking me that? I've been stuck here for as long as you've known me. I don't think the two of us would be here right now if I knew how to leave. There's 4 walls around us and a chain around my wrist. How am I supposed to know about anything that isn't right in front of me? Maybe they're gone. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And if nobody comes by, well, I guess we'll be waiting a long, long time. I don't know. It's like we're one and then the other. Make up your mind already, body, will you? You have any better ideas? You already said that. Oh, no, please don't make us loop on this. I'm just gonna stop talking until you fix whatever this is. We're back where I started. Huh. Did the rest of you get lost? A title card? What on earth are you talking about? Some hero you turned out to be. I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at... Yes, this whole setup is funny, really. But really, it's like our lives are some cruel little play for someone else's entertainment. I'm sorry, okay? Chapter 3, The Princess and the Dragon. I like to think of you as a dragon. It's close enough. I think that's you. We're still a mess. It's like you don't really know what we are. So, you took the knife. Of course you did. I'm the one in control here. You don't get to put words in my mouth. You're always so loud on the way down. The dragon, obviously. Let's see. You're missing something important, aren't you? I know, because I have it right here. So that's what's going on with all that silent staring. Hey, I'm talking to you. It's rude to have a conversation in front of other people without letting them in on it.
Oh, you would like to hear what we're thinking, wouldn't you?
I think that's... You really don't know, do you? I guess you'll see soon enough. Keeping our cards close to our chest, huh? All right, I'll play along. Back to the same song and dance, aren't we? Well, what's it going to be this time? So that's... Hey, I'm talking to you. It's
Oh, you would like to hear what we're thinking, wouldn't you? But I think we hold the power right now.
Do you hold the power right now? Because I think you're missing a very important part of yourself, so I wouldn't be too hasty about using that knife.
Wait, you know about the decider being gone? Okay, well, that changes things, doesn't it? Look, I love that you're trying to contribute, but I think we need to take a little sidebar. But I don't want to do it. I'm so sorry. This will just be a moment.
Unbelievable. Yeah, this isn't over yet. 1 second. Hey, I'm talking to you?
My apologies. They're really being quite dull in here. I think they want to kill you. At least the new one does. He's very, very passionate about it.
Well, he can try if he wants, but I'm not so sure you all have it in you. Not without your missing piece.
Ah, but that just makes it 2 birds with 1 stone, doesn't it? How tempting. From what I remember, it's pretty easy to kill you the first time around. And they're fleshy. Yes, exactly. That's precisely the word I was looking for. You're fleshy now. No more of that incorporeality. Trust me, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think it would be easy.
Bring it then. But you caught me off guard the first time. It's not going to happen again.
Well, what can I say? I'd back off if I wasn't already overcommitted, so I guess I'll just have to pretend that you're bluffing. Which you maybe, probably are.
Having second thoughts?
Shut up. Before anything happens, I just wanted to let you all know that we are not all on board with this. Now, we voted. It was not a majority decision, but we did have a plurality. He shouldn't count. Says who? Says me. He's not one of us. He's been here since the beginning. The old chum really deserves to say. Besides, you'll all thank us when this is finally over and we are officially on top. But enough chatter. Oh, so you finally decided to do something, have you? You can feel bone crack as her fist collides with your jaw, and then a thud as you tumble across the room. You are such a disappointment. I'd like to see you do better. The princess rips the blade from her chest and, fury in her eyes, cuts herself loose from her bindings. Oh, you're different. You're back, just as I intended. I was
Then I just have to make this next one count.
As she closes the distance, she raises the blade to strike and kills us. Well, she certainly stabs you, and it certainly hurts. But the knife doesn't leave your body. As you grab her wrists, she drives the weapon deeper and deeper into your chest. Your knees buckle from the pain, and as she forcefully pushes you to the ground, don't let us die here. Don't let everything. Please.
Does this mean we're together?
Maybe.
You started it.
We needed something to do.
I guess we did.
It's a new beginning.
Do you feel cold? Say nothing? Was that you? Great. At least it seems like it's just you. Those other ones were unbearable. Especially that murder-happy know-it-all. I'm willing to pretend... Here we go. I don't think the silent treatment's going to work. I can feel you choosing not to say anything. Huh. Did a title card. Oh, you're no fun. What is this, our third go-round? Chapter 3. You're welcome, by the way. Make up your mind already, body, will you? I guess that body takes after you, even when you're not in it. You're missing something important. Silence. Of course. You really do belong in that body. Hey, I'm talking to you. Oh, they're in for it if they think we're just going to sit here in silence again. 1 second. Hey, I'm talking to you?
My apologies. As she closes the distance, she raises the blade to strike and...
Oh, you're here too. Well, like me, when you came downstairs and stabbed me in the heart. What had I done to deserve that? Then you went and stabbed yourself in the heart just to spite me. I should have seen that one coming, really, but hey, now we're here, stuck together. That's consequences for you. I'm willing to pretend... At least you're paying the price now, but how about we not waste time talking about what... A title card. Whether I laugh at you depends on the title. I'm not going to make any promises I can't keep. I don't lie. Okay, fine. I promise I won't laugh at you. Okay, sorry. I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at the whole situation, but really, it's... Well, this is my story, isn't it? I'm the one in control here. You don't get to put words in my mouth, especially not words like those. We're stuck together. You'd better get used to that idea. Maybe that's not so terrible an idea. You're missing something. You're always this quiet.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Believe me, I can be assertive.
Hey, I'm talking to you?
My apologies. Oh, you're different. You're back! The princess's hand trembles as she charges at you, but charge she does. I'm not sure kill me counts as good leadership. It's certainly decisive. I just love that about this guy. Much better than the choices I would make. Oh, wow. You actually managed to say something I agreed with. As she closes the distance, she raises the blade to strike and kills us, lets it fall to her side. She doesn't make eye contact as she speaks.
I almost killed you there.
And then she looks up at you with fierceness in her gaze.
This had better not be a trick. And you're not getting this back.
She turns her back on you and hurls the blade through the basement window, never to be seen again. No, 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 no! You need the blade to deal with her. Then I guess we won't be doing your dirty work. Yeah.
You have no idea how good it felt to get rid of that thing. Come on, let's just go. There's nothing left for either of us here.
The princess reaches forward and clasps a remaining hand in yours. Ugh. Yeah? Are you serious? Ugh. Well, are you going to say what happens? You already said yourself that we won't be killing her. Fine. You take her remaining hand in yours. Yeah? And what does it feel like? Is it nice? Why do you want to know? You can tell a lot of things about someone from their handshake. I want to know more about the person we decided unanimously to throw our lot in with. Ugh, whatever. It's rough, but still tender. And the hand of someone who's suffered, but hasn't forgotten what it's like to have a heart. That'll do.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Hand in hand, you and the princess leave the basement together. Welcome back, by the way. Yes, we all missed you so very much. You twist the doorknob in your hand.
But it's all so cold.
She's gone. I'm begging you.
So she asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
You're on a... You make your way. The interior... You take the blade from... You're on a path. You make your... How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end. You're only making this more...
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains, they're large and heavy.
Okay.
You make your way to the... Fine. No, we won't. Stop that. The blade! Move. A warning. The interior of the... The door to the basement creaks open. Rescue her? What are you talking? Let me guess. Spoken with the rank cynicism. She doesn't even... You're so gullible.
I think I want...
The princess, and then she...
I don't know. What do you want to do? I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her.
I just want to make you happy.
Is she... What's going on? Is she's like...
I just want to make you happy.
This isn't right. I fail to see the problem. You're on a path. A warm. The interior of the... You take... The door to the basement creak. Rescue her? What are you talking about? Not on my watch. You wouldn't. Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
Let me guess.
I just want to make you happy. I just want to make you happy. I just want to make you happy.
You turn the tip of your blade towards the unsuspecting princess. Thank you. Wait. No, you barbarian. What are you doing? But you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and strike. The princess's eyes grow wide with terror as the blade falls, but she does absolutely nothing to stop you. Your blade pierces her heart.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
No, my love, you did nothing.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
And just like that, she's dead. And I feel sick. Exactly. You're not doing this. You're on a path.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain. Fine. The blade! Rescue her.
That sounds perfect.
That's exactly what I just suggested. Was it not romantic when I suggested it? Did you suggest that? I wasn't listening. You answered me.
The door's right there. We can just leave.
Wait. Why would she say that? Was she not wooed by our proclamation of love? Are we not enough for her? She's not wooed by you because staying here and building a life together isn't a solution. It isn't anything. It's a non-answer. It can't be done.
But we would have to be here forever. I don't know you. This is really what you want, though, isn't it?
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
She doesn't seem happy about this, but she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? I don't know. She has a point. She doesn't know us. No, it has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess. Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! Thank you. I'm just happy to be here. Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. Well, we know that now, thanks to you. We're all so lucky to be stuck with, working with someone so well informed. You can count on us to do things right from here on out. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the across the room. There isn't. Now this is tricky. My eyes say there's a mirror, but my brain says there isn't one. Look, if you need help, you reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle, and then you push the door open. Marvelous. It would seem that if the princess... Don't worry about it, boss. You're doing great. I'm not, but I appreciate the encouragement. Well, if no, you abs her voice.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
As much as I... Why are you... Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss. When have nice things ever been a problem? That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's... This hall, like the one... Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight. So that's... Yeah, that is easy, isn't it? So, where's the rush?
You're here. Now we can...
As the words leave her mouth, the torch...
Isn't that better? Oh, right, dinner.
The flame... Yeah, and after everything we... More than that, we deserve a break. You begin to... The food is more exquisite. It's really... It is the best meal, but then it's over.
Wasn't that perfect?
The shadow washes across the table, clearing and replating the feet, and then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began. Does it? Because it seems like the taste is getting worse, and we haven't had to so much as lift a finger. Regardless of quality, it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began. Again. At least you still have the memory of how...
I'm so tired of this.
As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other 3 torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls.
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game. Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
Flames roar and the shadow comes down.
We can probably...
Great, we don't even have a rule book. That means we can make up as many rules as we want. And we will. Don't worry, I am excellent at cheating. She'll never suspect a thing. I don't think it really matters. This all kind of feels like we're just filling time, you know? What, you don't want to win? To show our prowess in all avenues and accumulate respect? Wow, you would be hopeless without me. Count your lucky stars I'm here. You and the prince...
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
And so you stop. She only made us start over because we were winning. Time passes. You play the game. You win. Boom. And there you have it. What did I tell you? Am I great at games or am I great at games?
Oh, you won. I guess we can play...
Time passes. You play the game.
Oh,
There is a long pause. And
this isn't fun anymore, is it?
you don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly panics as another...
Wait. Maybe this...
Yeah. The game's to the shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added. So you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played. And the spot. But then you get used to the additions. More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The prince winning and losing become nothing but... As the words leave the princess...
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be...
Yeah. Sure. But as you attempt to get up, there will be no get...
I don't know. But we can't do those other things anymore, can we? Maybe we can just spend time together?
Princess smiles as the 2 of you wait. Come on. There has to be a way out of this. This can't be the rest of our lives. This can't be forever. And wait. What's the big deal? It's nice here. We've got a lot of space, all our needs are met. We have the respect of everyone in the room. And wait. This is what we wanted. This is what we asked for. It's good to be on top of the world. And wait.
I can't do this anymore.
Oh. No. Oh no. The 3rd torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances fury.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out? I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes.
I'm not happy here.
She raises her head. Mascara trail.
I don't know. It feels like an important part. Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, You offer her your hand. Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world. Well, this is less work for us anyways. Think what you will. I'm done fighting.
The stars are so beautiful.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now? What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. You better watch your back. You can't get rid of me that easy.
Flickering lights and empty cityscape. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again. This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
Path to the cabin. The interior. You take the door to the basement. Good. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the print. You step forward.
Oh?
You lunge. You feel flesh. It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there. We should make sure. What's the... I really don't think you should do... You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse. Even though you know you're not going to find... We definitely won't if you... I'm sorry, do you...
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine. Those are two very different questions, but let's say for a moment you died last time. We mostly listened to you. How are we supposed to know she'd spring back to life? If she sprung back to life in this but congratulations, you've been. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply... Had you failed to slay...
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're doomed. We were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're careful, we should be fine.
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Just be quick about it. Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Oh, and don't get stabbed while you're at it.
She just can. But she's still only a princess. You're fully up to the task you've been given, so long as you remember that. Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this... So focus up. You walk... What are you talking about?
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right? Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that. But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen.
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again? I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count.
Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh? Silly little bird-face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything. Thinks he can tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me. I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know who is armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job. But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
all sorts of things, which is why I think that's a great idea. I would love to not be chained up down here. Being chained up is so boring, and I crave fresh and new activities to broaden my horizons.
Please don't let her out of here. Believe it or not, I think I'm actually with him on this. Okay, but what if all of this is just a misunderstanding? There has to be room for this to be a misunderstanding.
But we don't have anything to talk through. We're strangers and this place is cramped and annoying, and you should just come over here and let me out.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her? We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance. Oh, I'm sorry, do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now? You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk. Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No, I have my dignity. Fine, then we'll continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
But if we kill each other, then why are we here, right now? Both of us normal and unstabbed. But I'm not mad at you, so please stop standing so far out of reach.
I think I've said my piece at this point. I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
Of course not. At least not now, because you're here to save me. But you'll have to come close. Okay, I'm bored now.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's... Shit. In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all. How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do? At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance, at least for a moment. She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion. And then she slices through her arm. Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. Ah, shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it. And use it you do. But unfortunately for you, and for the entire world, you are horribly outmatched. You keep pace with her for a single brief and wordless exchange before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defense. She's much better at this than she was last time. Yeah, it's unreal. Bloody cheater.
I'm going to kill you now.
And with a squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die. No, fuck that. If you're on a path... the interior... It feels a bit... The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
course I won't.
Against your better judgment, you walk across the room to within arm's reach of the princess. I don't like the way you said within arm's reach. You hear the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers, at first, then yours. Your neck, specifically.
Hee.
You collapse to the ground, your vision swimming as you attempt to focus on her bloody blade and the limp sack of flesh that was once her arm.
You're going to die now.
And with a quick jerk of her elbow, she does just that. Your Honor, you're here to the interior. You take. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers, at first. Then yours.
Hee.
How? What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with. And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're on a path. Oh, she will love. The interior of the. You take the blade. The door to the bed, the air seeping up from below, has an almost metallic quality to it. Like.
Oh, you don't. Okay, I see. I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
I have absolutely zero. She certainly feels just because she's acted, you know, but I'm all the more.
It's boring if you leave.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's. Shit. In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps toward. You're on a. You're here to warm. The interior. Are we really doing this without a weapon? You know she has one, right? The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right? It's boring if you leave.
She's bored?
Of course I...
And with a quick jerk of her elbow, you're on a path in the woods. No, fuck.
It's boring if you leave. Yes! Yes, of course. Haven't you seen that I've only been nice to you since you got here?
Has she? Her words have been fine, but her general attitude's been weird and extremely suspicious. And I think that's what really counts. This shouldn't even be a question. She absolutely has not been nice to you.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife? And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero. I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret. Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious. Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
It's boring if you leave.
That's absurd. She doesn't get to watch it. In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm. How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do? At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance. She looks down at them with something, and then she's... Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope. That won't stop us from trying. Run, 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 run. You sprint for the stairs, but I wasn't exaggerating when I said she was running at you with a terrifying speed you couldn't hope to outpace. We don't make it, do we? No. You feel her blade in your back before you make it to the first stair.
I'm going to kill you now.
With a squelch, she does just. Everything goes dark.
It's boring if you...
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
What's the point of fighting if she's just going to win every time? It hurts being sliced to pieces. We're better off just sitting up here and doing nothing.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
This is our third?
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility. I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually. And what if we never do?
So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to?
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again.
There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it. You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Guess it's time for us to see her again.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly... Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Fun for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over again. Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered. The past isn't real. There's only here and now. Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
I guess we have a weapon.
Okay, I'm in. Let's do this.
She's going to kill us.
Well, if we die, we die, right? Then we can try again next time.
Bad idea. But it's not like any of you listen to me.
Yeah, no more moping. We're gonna fight her, and we're gonna win.
Blade poised to strike, you charge the princess.
Oh, so you do want to fight, huh? Okay. Yes, I love this. Try to stab me. Try to stab me and see what happens.
Here goes. We can make this work. Yes, if we pay attention, we won't die.
And what if we don't?
You and the princess exchange a flurry of blows, and you manage to narrowly avoid death several times.
Till finally you see it. An opening. It's a trick. Don't take it.
No, screw that. Ours. Ours. I called it. It's ours, and we're taking it.
And you do take it. But as you close in, yet another blade erupts from the princess. You have no time to react before you feel it sliding through your ribs. A trick. I knew it. I told you to be careful of tricks.
What? From where?
From her knee, apparently.
Oh, too slow.
Oh, that's bullshit. Bloody unfair.
Unfortunately, for the sake of the world, fair doesn't factor into this. Another of her blades comes slicing up to finish the job. She skewers you. Ow!
Ribbons! I'm going to make you ribbons. This is so much fun and I want to celebrate.
It would have worked if we just stabbed her harder. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
You're on it.
No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting. Yeah, I'll pass on that.
As long as we keep moving.
Oh, great. So it's going to get even more crowded. Even more deluded voices that think we might stand any kind of chance.
Come on, show me something new.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
She skewers you.
You're cute.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Okay, let's go again.
Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you. We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time, that's all we need. None of this is working. Think. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die. Your Honour, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here. She isn't one to talk, and we shouldn't be either.
He's right. I don't think we can talk this out. I think she wants to kill us.
Exactly. I think she established that at some point between stabbing us to death and directly telling us just now that she was going to kill us. You were the one who asked for ideas. Fine. Talk our way out of this. Maybe that's the answer. Oh, for the love of... The princess stops for a moment, mulling over your deranged proposition.
Nah, not interested. And don't take it the wrong way. I think you're neat, but I'm having way too...
We should coil ourselves. She's about to pounce.
We're screwed. Again. I'll see you all when we die.
But before you can finish another thought, the princess closes the distance and dodge. Now, fails to hit you.
Oh, you're a fast one. That's fun. But I think I can get even faster.
I'm going to be quiet for a bit now. Let me know when we die again.
You dodge and parry and dodge and parry in an endless repeating pattern. But you can only keep it up so long before making a mistake. The pattern breaks for just long enough. She skewers you. Ow. Wow. She is absolutely uncompromising, isn't she? I know it seems weird, but if anything, this makes me want her to like us even more. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Your Honour. No, you're in a... Where the hell are you? Panic where? Up the slide that dropped us down here. There's no way out?
I'm coming to get you.
There's no way out.
It's hard to panic when we already...
No, screw it. We're panicking. You panic. But unsurprisingly, panicking doesn't... Ow. Sorry about that. I gave into a bit of a fear response there, and I don't think it was very helpful. Oh, a new one of us. Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her. Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster? I'd rather not.
It's not like she wants us anyway.
I'm fine with it. Let's see where this goes. A rosy blush flushes in the princess's cheeks, and a wide grin cuts across her face.
You're the only person I know, so that's a first. You're sweet. I like you. You're also gorgeous.
Oh, be damned, this is actually going to work, isn't it?
Still gonna kill you, though.
Or not.
At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing. She skewers you. Ow. What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much. Oh, a new one of us. Oh, a rosy blush flushes in the
You're sweet. I like you too. You're probably my favorite person other than me.
Oh, be damned, this is actually
Still gonna kill you though.
Or not.
At least she likes me. I've never been liked before.
A rosy blush flushes.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too.
Oh, be damned, this is actually...
But why mess around with appetizers when the main course is right here?
Or not.
At least she likes.
The look. The look. We've all used it. Yeah, do you not know about the look?
Even I know about the look.
You flash the princess the look, and a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide...
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Oh, be damned, this is actually...
Still going to kill you. But now we can both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
Or not.
At least she likes us. I've never...
Yeah, that's right, we just have to think. There's probably an answer if we think.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
You don't have time to finish your thought. In a moment, she's across the room, blades flashing in the dim starlight. She skewers. Ow. What a surprise. Yeah, we don't even get a second to think without her stabbing. Oh, a new one of us. Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying does.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. That was luck. But we only have to get lucky once. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
Ooh.
See? No, that's a
We're dead either way.
Screw it, we've already died twice. A third is a third. It's bad. Who cares? Fine. You raise...
Oh, this is new. What are you going to do? Are you really going to stab yourself? Neat.
Then you skewer yourself. Ow. Are we still here? Can we not actually off ourselves? Boo! Huh, that didn't do much of anything. Oh, a new one of us. You're on it. No, you're in it. Where the hell are you?
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, dead, dead.
Come on. Show me something new.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. She skewers you. Well, there we... She's that, but we are... That's a... Okay. You're right. One... And then everything goes dark. And you die. No, fuck that. If we... You make your way... You reach forward and place your... Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? Let's see if we can turn off the part of us that feels things.
I turned that off ages ago.
Pain is good. It's how we stay alive. Nah, I'm sick of pain. Yeah, this whole thing would be a lot more tolerable if it didn't hurt so much.
Sure thing. I love a challenge. I bet I can hurt you so much.
The princess closes the distance and we dodge. And you dodge.
Oh, you're fast. But let's see how fast you really are.
You dodge the princess's blows for as long as you can, sustaining only nicks and cuts as you attempt to avoid her blades. But it isn't long before you're winded, your feet a little slower, your gait a little clumsier. That's all the opening she needs. She skewers you.
Gotcha.
And? Does it hurt? No. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we...
Just standing there, huh? A bold...
The princess close... We dodge. Stop saying dead or... Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here. Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand. Oh, what if we throw it out the window? Over my dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman? Sure, I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it? I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit! She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine. Yes, behold, the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it? This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing. We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it. Narrator? What just happened? It's so quiet.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different, like I should actually take this seriously for once. You're incredible. I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flow, all of me. This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Your Honor?
Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin.
What just happened?
Something feels.
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing...
Your Honor, part. Warn. The interior.
Are we really doing this?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from.
It's.
At least with those, she looks down. Okay, she doesn't.
That won't stop us from trying.
You sprint for. We don't make. No. You feel.
I'm going to kill you now.
With a squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the woods.
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that god...
How can you care about having fun at a time like this? There is someone or something out there pulling the strings, and we're all just puppets until we can figure out how to see them.
But what if that someone is us, eh? Wouldn't that be neat? If we were the ones pulling the strings, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have died twice already.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
This is our third?
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table.
We take it.
Okay, sure, you take the blade before lending...
What? That blade is the only edge we have. We are not.
Too late, because we already did it, didn't we? Unfortunately for the rest of you, and for me, and for the sake of the world, yes.
That is horribly unfair. He shouldn't be allowed to just do things like that.
You were the one who made us pick it up. See? You're not the only one who can figure out how to do things. What's done is done. I suggest you make the best of it. Oh, is this how things are going to be now? All of us vying over a single body. Fine. See this corner? It's mine. And I'd better not see any of you trying to invade my personal space. So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would. You walk through the door. There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? You make your way to the door at the end of the room. Stop. Let's just fumble for that. And the mirror's gone. I can't say I was particularly invested in looking at it before, but now I really want to see what's in it. If it's so keen on hiding from us, whatever it has must be real good. It feels like it's hiding something from us. It's part of the big picture. I just know it. That's why it's being kept from us. Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement.
As your body tumbles onto the basement landing, the form of the princess comes into view, Riley smiling at you from a distance.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. And you still don't have a weapon. That's funny! That's a joke! I'm going to kill you now.
Yes, that was extremely silly of whoever did that. Probably a bad idea.
That was you.
I know, I'm just trying to add some levity to this. Well, since all of this was your idea, how about you figure out how to get us out of it? Oh, guys like us don't get to make any decisions. You should know that. I decided to pick up that blade, and you decided to throw it out the window.
I take it back.
Having my own corner clearly isn't working because I can still hear you three yelling at each other. She's going to kill us again, you know? Especially if we keep fighting with ourselves. We need to get rid of our thoughts. Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
All right, I'm out of ideas. What we doing? Yeah, that's right, we just have to think. There's probably an answer.
Just standing there, huh?
But you don't have time to finish, and then she skewers. Ow. What a surprise. Yeah, we don't even get it. Oh, and you want to... Ooh, that'll show her. Yeah. A bit of reverse psychology. I like. How does unconditionally surrendering work for us? Does it have to be unanimous? I think it's up to the one making the decisions. We're really all just here in an advisory role. Let's see how it goes.
Surrendering, are we? Don't you know it takes two to stop a fight?
Ah, shit. Before you can make another move... Ow.
We deserved it.
Ooh, that'll show. You silently throw your hands in the air.
Surrendering, are we?
Ah, before... Ow. Okay, that's not a bad idea. What are we gonna do? Tire her out? Maybe. And we'll learn how she moves. If we can keep ourselves alive, that's one step closer to getting through this. We're not the only ones who can learn. For all we know, she's going to pick up on our movements faster than we can pick up on hers. She's been one step ahead of us since we got here. You don't have time to bicker amongst yourselves forever. Knives out, she charges you. And what do you know? You dodge her attack. And there we go! Yeah! And then she attacks again. Hey, wait a second! And you dodge again. Phew. And she attacks again, barely missing you. Just how many attacks does she have?
Do you really think you can dodge me forever? I have so many more moves than you can even imagine. And one of them's going to hit you.
It's like she's in our head. What are we supposed to do? She attacks once more. I don't like how you just changed the way you said it. And she skewers you. Ow. I did my best. Oh, a new one of us. That is the worst plan I've ever heard, and I absolutely love it. Let's try it out. Sure, why the hell not? Let's see if we can turn off the part of us that feels things. If we can't feel things, then how are we supposed to know what's true? You could always just trust what I tell you. Ha! No.
Sure thing. I love a challenge. I bet I can hurt you so much.
The princess rapidly closes the distance, and then she skews. And? Does it hurt? No. Oh, a new one of... Okay, maybe. And we'll... That sure for you.
Just standing there.
The princess and... Oh! We're fighting her. Are you forgetting the part where the cheeky one thought it'd be funny to throw our only weapon out the window? I mean, it was funny. Even she said it was funny. Oh yes, it was absolutely hilarious. We'll all be laughing together once we're out there. Do any of us think we can hurt her like this? Ooh, someone's mad. Okay, Why not?
Fists raised, you charge the princess.
Oh, so you do want to fight, huh? Okay, hit me. Hit me and see what happens. I'll give you a free shot and everything.
Here goes. We can make this work. Yeah. Mind over matter, mind over matter, mind over matter. What if she's lying? What if she isn't going to give us a free shot? Your fist slams into the princess's face and she recoils in pain.
Huh. We actually did something to her.
Ow, 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 ow. That hurt. What are your bones made of? Metal? Because mine are.
Before you can react, she returns a punch of her own. Only it isn't really a punch.
Yes, we all know she has swords for arms. We have eyes.
Well, she skewers you. Ow.
Ribbons! I'm going to make you ribbons. This is so much fun and I want to celebrate.
It would have worked if we punched harder.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die.
Did we die?
Nah, we'd know if we died. Right? You're on it. No, you're in it. Where the hell are you? We're dead, aren't we? We're dead. How long have we been dead? Have we been dead the whole time?
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? I don't actually know how to answer that question.
I think he means how many times have we died? Yes, that. Oh, I've lost count, to be honest.
I haven't. It's 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances.
Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
You don't need any others. We just have to keep pushing.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Come on, show me something new.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh.
Well, there's more of us.
What's the point? It's all the same.
She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
More noise isn't helping. It's just making it harder to focus. Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging. She skewers you.
What's the point of avoiding me if you're not going to fight?
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
We don't even have a weapon.
Yeah, some clod threw it out the window. Again, that was you. No, I was just the clod who suggested it. And if I knew we'd be stuck here forever, I wouldn't have done that.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman. She skewers you.
You're cute.
See? We lasted a little longer.
Barely. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time.
Fine. One last time.
None of this is working. Think.
She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
You're on it. Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin. Take it from here.
No steel claw, though.
Was tossing it the only thing we've done that was permanent? That's a sick joke, universe. A sick joke.
If it's gone for good, then maybe we never actually needed it. That's what I've been telling you all. We can do this without it. We're tougher than steel.
Yeah, Mind over matter.
Who needs violence when you have love?
Who needs love when you've mastered yourself?
Who needs anything when we don't matter?
Well, boys, are we ready? There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here?
This isn't good. This is...
How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
yeah. Leave it to the pros.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs. Oh, fine. You make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Narrator,
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once. This worked before. I was able to make you dead before. Did you do that? It's funny if you did. You're nothing. You've done nothing to me, and I've done so much to you, and that's who we are. But it's like you're nothing now. You can't be nothing. If you're nothing, then what am I? Am I nothing too? No, I'm the one who hurts you.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same. We will know. This one is a single-minded egg. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be. If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not. My roots burrow. I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Your Honor?